Hi, this is Dave. This is Dave Splains, and I can't seem to make these videos for less than 4 minutes. So bear with me. We're gonna look at our wheat. So I guess this is gonna be a full episode. I didn't want it to be. I wanted it to be like a video that we would add in with the wheat, and we still might. Don't know yet. Anyway, like and subscribe if you're interested in this, because this is basically the wheat update. So I'm trying to keep my neighbors' houses out of the video. All right, so I'm out here in what I now call the foraging garden, because we have all these, wild plants and everything. Originally, I tried to work the garden. I was growing potatoes here because I remembered from school that potatoes were supposed to put nutrients from the air into the dirt, the sun and the air into the dirt. So I thought, grow some potatoes, have some fun, blah, blah, blah. And then over here we have like these gigantic chives that we've just kind of let go nuts. We found out that we found out from the neighbors that the previous owners planted these. They didn't really grow them every year. They just kind of planted them to show that things grow well here. Because the previous owners always did like a lot of mulching and composting, I guess. But then I got a wrist injury and I couldn't really keep up with the garden for a little bit. And then life got crazy. I kind of didn't get interested anymore until I decided, hey, let's just throw in some wheat. Well, we did our wheat sowing about 10 days ago, a week ago. And I came out here because yesterday I saw birds in the garden, thought they were eating the seed. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's all like an inch tall already. That's wheatgrass. Break up some of the compost ball there so it can kind of breathe and whatnot. Basically, I figure just rain is going to hit those balls, those big clumps, and break them down, shove the nutrients into the ground. But what we have here is we've got wheat that's here. I don't know if I can cover it with mulch. I know that wheat berries are pretty big, so that means they do have some energy in them, but I don't see the wheat berries so much anymore. I don't know if the energy that they used has already been spent. I don't know if they need to pull from the sun right now. The idea was to get this mulching done and use the mulch to kind of protect the plants and from the winter, and then let them grow through the mulch in the spring. And I don't know if that's gonna work. So I am thinking about tilling all this out, which is kind of sad because I really should find out what this Queen Anne is for and if I can forage any of that for like teas or anything. I don't know. Ever since Google Lens came out, I'm kind of like interested in this whole foraging thing. I was expecting this to happen next year in the spring because I thought wheat was going to be like strawberries, because strawberries, when you get them, you have to throw them in the freezer to trick them to think, there's been a winter, now it's spring, it's time to grow. And I don't know if this is good or bad, because I mean, this is really well established wheat. This is really well growing wheat here, and I'm kind of freaking out. That's crabgrass. Here's a little wheat. There's a little. Now I feel bad because I accidentally pulled it out. Just put it right back in there. But yeah, it's growing, and I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. The plan was to get some mulch up some leaves and some grass with the mower, and then just dump it over this, kind of to protect it for the winter. But it's already growing, and I'm like, what happened? And to be honest, it's really hard to plant for Wisconsin. where I am because we're close to the lake. Look at this right here. You can see the wheat growing out of this seed that's upside down. You can see all of these wheats. All of these. Look, there's wheat growing into here. This is so horrible because it's just, they're already really well established plants. This is so crazy for me. So yeah, I guess we'll see. But I came out here, so I'm just gonna set you up with a few things. One, we only have like one box that's okay, and we inherited all of this setup from the previous owners. I personally don't think I would have ever used anything other than like kiln dried cedar or something, because I wouldn't want the treatment chemicals to go into the garden, right? But I figure with the fact that these are probably at least 10-20 years old, that I would go for it. I do know some of these boxes, like this one, needs to be either like ripped out. I've tried repairing it, it doesn't work. I do have screws that will go in there and maybe hold it better, but I don't know if the wood is able to really hold the screws. So